cars, buses on the roadway. I hear chickens rustling throughout the plants. I hear birds chirping, gates clinging. I feel the wind on my skin, and I hear the roar of airplanes. Sounds like my neighborhood. I feel like I'm at home. Well, my journey began Pike Place Market. My friend and I decided that we wanted to do culinary herbs. I slowly got tired of the tourist scene. The idea of selling some overpriced something to someone just because they're coming to Seattle and they want something that says Seattle on it. So really, I think just capitalism in general. I got hit with the capitalism sting and it was like, ow. You know, I didn't really like being a part of it. So to me, agriculture has been under assault for Black and brown communities for so long that it has been something that we've disregarded as something that we don't want to do. So now when I look at commercial agriculture, it's filled with white folks, and there's not an opportunity for us to have a footprint. 95% of commercial ag are white farmers. It's crazy. So I wanted to devote more of my time to inspiring my community.
Yeah, so we usually put like peppers and tomatoes, hot crops on this side.
Growing plants and being able to just see them thrive to me is just, it's just reminiscent of, you know, the characteristics that I want in my own life. The calm and peace that I found doing this work, I wanted to share that. Like more than anything, it's like, if you knew what soil could do, it's not just a blemish on your pants or your shoes anymore. Like this is life.
No. I feel like we should be able to grow everything at home and cook at home.
Yes.
So that's ultimately like what I'm doing. I want to connect with people who also feel that way.
Yes. Because, yeah, there's times where it's like, it's not at the store.
I think there's another thing about seeing the resilience in plants. For me, it's important to have, you know, a space in the urban community where we can still call home. It's definitely important to have agriculture, local. So really, we're right smack dab in the South Seattle. We're right in the middle of the community where I grew up. So how do we get, you know, more Black folks to engage in the farm? Well, we got it here. How do we engage in healthier eating practices? We have it here. Nurturing Roots Farm is a space for healing, for growth definitely, but we're not really into selling produce. We're more so into investing time in our humanity and finding more ways to reconnect to our environment.
Here it's like, wow. You get to breathe in like really good air with all the plants. You know, before I came to Nurturing Roots, I was blind to everything. Like, I'm not looking for a food desert or a food swamp. I also learned about, you know, sustainability, being able to grow my own food. Yeah, I love that because I have not went anywhere else where they've willingly taught me these things, you know.
For me, owning land is very important, specifically in this community, because the cost of living is going up like crazy, and often folks of color in Seattle are not getting the chance to own big plots of land, and especially not focusing on growing food. Agriculture has been shunned in the community because I think since I've grown up, my association has been focused on slaves. It's like, wait a second, these are folks that have actually been, you know, harnessing everything that the community needs to survive. Like, we've been the healers, we've been the practitioners and making sure that the agriculture is taken care of. But we have the resource of our humanity.
I've wanted to connect with community in this way for a long time, so finally came out and just did it. I think that there's something really beautiful about getting back to our roots, and getting back to a place of stillness.
Often food, you know, it nourishes your body, but it really is that spirit tie to food that I think you get to feel and just nurture when you're growing things. You get to, you know, spend the time with your food that isn't just a transactional engagement on your dinner plate.
I really feel like this is paradise because it doesn't just teach you about the life cycle of plants and about plants. It teaches you about the spirituality of the plant. How well you take care of your plant, it really shows how well you take care of yourself too. If I have a toxic environment that I've planted myself at, then I'm not going to be able to grow. How to, you know, nurture my land, nurture myself, heal others.
It's definitely being able to put your best into something and see a better outcome. It's giving me strength.